And we're back again. If you're watching this video, you know what this means. I got the orange hoodie on. It's time for another commentary over-explained video. This time, the clear is Aspect of Persephone 62 Fear. I'm not sure if the raw run will make it onto YouTube just because I have been sick for the last week and a half. And so my thumbnails and uploading schedule have fallen a bit behind. But hopefully we're going to kind of get back on the horse here and start off with a solid commentary video here. So just like as usual, I'll be pausing the video, giving some deeper thoughts on the Persephone skull and how it managed to triumph at 62 Fear. Bomberino, man. So I kind of want to try Judgment. I just lost a run.
I'll give it a couple more runs. I think I've had
just lost a really tough run. I don't know if I made it to Kronos, but I made it pretty deep and didn't win. I'm very, very confident in Persephone as an aspect at 62 Fear. I think it's like one of the safest and easiest ones to win with. And I believe it took the fewest number of attempts of all weapons that I tried, even Circe. Although Circe, I played Judgment, which was kind of trolling. This was the easiest weapon to win with, and I'll kind of sing its praises throughout this video, hopefully. Had some pretty unfortunate Hades starts right now. Hey, Six, welcome. So, yeah, let's give it a couple more tries. Okay. Here's Gagaro's dash, Palm. Okay, so... Okay. I feel suddenly, for some reason, much more confident. So, one of the things that you'll notice throughout the run, partially because, spoiler alert, I think this is the, like, most poorly executed 62 Fear win anyone has ever gotten. Like, the aspect just carries me through this run pretty much from the start to finish. One thing you'll notice is because I have Gagaro's dash, I'm going to play very aggressively, and I'm going to take a lot of damage in Erebus and Oceanus as a result. Nice. Yeah, it's pretty good. Always with the Aphrodite, though. So one of the aspect bonuses of Aspect of Persephone is that your initial offerings, your initial boons that you pick up, I believe have a weighted towards 0, but a chance to have 0, 1, all the way up to 6 additional levels on them. When you combine that with Jeweled Palm and Divinity, the Arcana card, and Jeweled Palm, the starting keepsake, you get absolutely ridiculous boons like this Flutter Flourish, which I'm in room 2, I think, of the game, and I'm already being offered a boon that increases my special damage by 320%. It's just a little bit cartoonish to read that out loud. Okay. Pretty good. I think I skipped Chaos here. Do I? No, I have such an early advantage. I should press it. A common theme in these wins is me debating whether or not I should be skipping Chaos and then just going to Chaos instead of going for Hammer. I'll get Hammer later. This is a pretty bad Chaos. I think one of the worst ones that I've gotten in a win. Maimed Will is not too bad. It's going to deal a lot of damage to me, but I could just use my special. And the mana regen is nice, but I don't think it's worth it. For those of you who are wondering, Fixated Discovery, I believe, literally does nothing. 82% chance to find 100% resources with your gathering tools. I don't often talk about, like, game balance or game design in these sorts of videos, but I think it would have been a really nice quality of life change for high fear players if once you have unlocked the incantation for Greater Gift of Gaia, which is the one that makes it so you automatically harvest resources with your gathering tools, if that were to disable discovery from being something chaos could offer you, because at that point you very clearly do not need any more gathering materials. Like you're almost certainly maxed out to the point where you don't need them anymore if you've unlocked that incantation. um, it would make chaos a little bit stronger, which would be a nice little quality of life benefit for players. As it stands, Twitch chat is kind of blocking paralyzing creation, but basically, whenever I take damage, I'll be stunned. It's not great, but the elements might be helpful. And I already have Aphrodite, so stacking up a bunch of wind is really good because Wispy Wilds will offer me a lot of dodge chance if I'm able to take it. This is going to cost me a lot of health, but like it's worth it. I don't know what I would ever possibly like want to get, but maybe, you never know, air quality or something. Quick little side note. I have the Artificer Arcana equipped, which lets me turn minor finds into major finds 3 times. And a way that I mentally remind myself to use Artificer is if I'm going into a room with Nectar and Ash or Bones as a choice, I will always choose Ash or Bones. And when I make that choice, I mentally remind myself, use Artificer. And it's how I don't forget. God, thank you, Gagaro Stash. It's too bad Gagaro Stash doesn't count for, uh-oh. Okay, there we go. When I say it's too bad Gagaro Stash doesn't count, I mean it doesn't count as a curse for the purposes of origination. Oh, I don't have... We're having me skulls. This weapon's hard, man. Max mana's fine. It's not that hard. I think I need to take your specials deal extra damage at this point. Don't really need a palm either. If there's one weapon aspect in the game that doesn't need palms of power, it's probably Persephone. Unless you have a Hephaestus Blast boon. I actually don't think I got offered Hephaestus Blasts at all during my attempts. Kind of low rolled there. I think Hef Blasts are very good.
Does turn out
on Persephone.
Gagaro's Dash is very good. Still kind of slow.
Burning a little bit of time here, yeah. But all good. I think watching my playback now, I'm very, very bad at using the raw special, like the non-Omega special on Persephone. I obviously don't have any way to charge up the Omega special right now. It charges based on Olympian damage, and I don't have any of that yet. But, like, my just non-Omega special deals, like, lots and lots of damage, and I'm just not using it at all right now. Is Omega Special without Sprouted use worth it to use on Persephone? I would say no. Probably not. Maybe, though, with this much Aphrodite.
Oh my god. Hit him, please. Hit him. Hit him, East. Oh no.
Come on, East.
Chaos Curse, not the Chaos Curse!
So, for those of you who play on mouse and keyboard, this is kind of an unfamiliar problem, but the auto-targeting system on the skulls works very strangely. It works the same, I believe, as the flames, where Malenoe has sort of like a targeting cone in front of her face when she dashes. Based on that targeting cone, that's what it'll choose to shoot the skull at. So what I'm saying, like, hit him, I'm trying to, like, use the skull attack on the Shadow Spiller, but instead I'm using it on the Whalers by accident. That would have probably been a good time to use the special a little more than I did. But, oh well, we got through it. Okay, no more Chaos Curses. Man, it's crazy I didn't get offered anything here. That's not good. Take cardio gain and be happy it's in the pool, I guess, but that's unfortunate. Really any gain will work on Persephone. You pretty much just need to restore enough mana to use your Omega Special every time you build charge for it. And you can't build charge for it while you're using it. So there's usually a pretty large window in which I think basically every gain in the game is sufficient. I think the worst one is probably Tough Gain. But any other gain, a Grizzly Gain as well. Grizzly Gain is also uniquely bad on Persephone because I don't think you actually regain mana if you drive over with your Omega Special, if you drive over the Plasma. I might be wrong with that though. But any gain is fine. Cardio is like one of the better ones because it puts Hestia in the pool, and Hestia is very good with Hephaestus and Aphrodite. But unfortunate luck there. Alright. Something here will be pretty good. Oh, no, not you. I'm saying, oh, not you, because I really want a better source of Olympian damage than Aphrodite here. You again. Grappling, I guess? What the heck is this? Passion Rush is technically Olympian damage, but it's so bad. You don't really want to get close to enemies with Persephone unless you're using the Omega Special. So it's like a uniquely bad rush boon, because you pretty much have to be right on top of enemies for it to activate. I'm being played, man. I don't think Passion Rush is it. I have no way of using my stuff. I just need any form of good Olympian damage.
Beat me here, can have my gold.
My room luck is incredible. My, like, boon luck is insanely bad. And so, it goes when you play Gigaro's Dash, I guess. I'm lamenting my lack of luck.
Pretty sizable lead.
But Gigaro's Dash is pretty funny.
Just catching up.
So Nemesis rooms, I think I've said this before in other videos, but Nemesis rooms, the goal is to not lose to Nemesis while taking 0 damage. That's all you care about in the fight. Oh. Mission failed.
Should not be taking damage in this fight. It is a bit different, having played Aspect of Nurgle for so long, how I have to be a bit more, like, defensive and realize that.
Aspect of Nurgle has lifesteal, which is why I said that.
Okay, we're good. I don't think Nemesis can catch up now. Oh, don't run into that laser! Ah, I knew that was coming too.
There's the Omega Special without any charge.
Oh, she's
pretty
catching up again.
pretty sad.
We're good. I think we're good now. I just really don't want to get hit by this lurker. Good.
That's that. Take the damn gold.
I really need to hit something after this.
Arachne's finally.
I hear that.
Channel faster would have been funny. I guess I'm going here. And I'm taking... what?
But there's a bit of internal calculus that goes on with this sort of thing. I've seen 2 Boons of Aphrodite, which means that I'm starting to think about what has been excluded from the pool. You can look it up, but I'm trying to do this kind of quick math in my head. How likely I am to see Wispy Wiles, which is what I really want. Aphrodite's boon pool gets very small when you don't take anything that offers weak, and you don't take Shameless Attitude. A lot of her boons are contingent on you having at least one source of weak, and because I don't have that, Wispy Wiles is, I think, either guaranteed or extremely likely to be offered to me. Also, in any of these, I think they're called family disputes. Aphrodite's heart projectile is way too fast for me to avoid, so I always take Aphrodite and fight the other one. Hestia is a pretty easy one, I think, of all of them to deal with. Wispy Wiles? Yeah, I'll take 8% dodge chance that goes up over time.
Sorry, great auntie.
You'd see me taking all this chip damage.
Right now.
Yeah, playing like a psychopath, taking all kinds of chip damage for my special, using my special at the wrong time alongside my dash.
Aspects. Oh,
Getting tilted because I can't find the boots I want.
This is pretty good. Okay.
Yeah.
Level 9 Flame Strike.
So I'm trying to... Let's do a little bit of like quick probability math here. I believe the base rare chance for a boon... I don't have excellence equipped. So the base rare chance for a boon, I think, is 10%. If anyone in chat wants to correct me on that, I believe the base rare chance is 10%. And on top of that, I hit level 6 Smolder Ring. All my complaining is now invalid. I didn't realize that at the time, but Blue Smolder Ring level 10 has to be a less than 1% chance to be offered. It's very small. Very, very small chance to be offered that.
Ooh. Level 10 Smolder Ring. Is that better? Might be better, right?
Is that better? What an idiot.
These are close.
They're not close. Shut up.
So who's in the pool right now? The pool
3-minute Erebus is actually quite nice.
was just Af and yeah, so I can get like Zeus. Hey, okay. Oh, Zeus, man. You're killing me, dude. Heaven Strike here would have been so good.
Static Shock is also pretty good, but like Heaven Strike here would have been crazy.
Static Shock's pretty good too. Upgrades Wispy Wiles. I think this gets through Heck.
Found something new to wear. Let us see if you...
If you like really cleanly executed Hecate fights, I suggest you look away from the screen for about 1 minute and 30 seconds. Hit the pillars a couple times with the skulls. Good job.
Really nice cast there.
You can see now that I have Static Shock and Smolder Ring, I can start to build charge from my Omega. And the Omega obviously deals really nice damage.
Oh, shit, I wasn't paying attention.
Oh my god. I can't look at my own run. Oh, it hit.
That was a really bad shot there.
No wonder I didn't upload this to YouTube, man. Oh no.
Yeah, really, really clowny Hecate, unfortunately.
Yeah, I'll say.
Thank you, headmistress.
Really clowny Hecate.
Wow. I forgot it was that bad.
Everything. There are no common boons. spiritual affirmation.
So, four dark side orb hits into getting hit by the shockwave on the back half of an illusion. Both of the illusions, by the way, that I spent like 20 seconds just emptying my, not 20 seconds, like 10 seconds just emptying my clip into that weren't the real one. Because I got a pattern of triple divide there that I don't think I have seen very often. I'm starting to memorize which one the real one is in all the different patterns. So that was a decent, I mean, an amazing room luck Erebus, followed by finally hitting the boons, hitting the build. At this point in the run, even though I've died twice, I'm like reasonably confident that I can win this run. Persephone is just so powerful.
Actually, hold on. Yeah.
Try another one, maybe.
Okay, help me out here, chat. Is this a good idea? I don't know. I think this is, like, in the moment, I think this is an insane play.
That's really...
But then I stopped to think about it for a second. Is 15% max HP actually that much? Like, is it 15% of like every heroic spiritual is 30%, but common spiritual is 15%. So it's an increase of 15% for my keepsake. If there was a keepsake that said increase your max HP by 15%, would it be good? I think so, right? I'm just trying to think, like, every Centaur Heart's worth 25. 25, 15% of 25 is, it's like 4 health. It's like 2 spiritual at the same time. I think it's worth the keepsake, right? You get Giga Centaur Hearts. Well, it's always worth it. It's always worth the same percentage, 6. That's how percentages work, right?
Good. I think 15% more was getting the boon again twice. Was that good?
Like, I thought I was so smart. I thought I was such a...
Ooh, Denade Dagger. I think we'll just take Witch's Mark.
Yeah.
Or we save for a boon. I'm saving for a boon.
I thought I was cooking. I really thought I was cooking.
Want that badly?
But...
No?
Yeah, I don't know.
Boon, build seems good. I need a curse on my attack. Or dash.
Yeah, it's 4
Lightning
HP
Rush
per
from
heart,
Apollo is
Aki.
good.
That's right.
Heaven Strike from Zeus would be perfect.
Yeah. It probably matters, though, right? I don't know if it was worth, but... So one thing that I think is, like, I don't have to pause... Yeah,
Still taking too much damage, though.
I'll pause to talk. One thing that I think is immediately obvious here is that now that I have Smolder Ring and Static Shock, my damage is crazy. It charges up my Omega Special, and the Omega Special hits are doing bonkers damage. Once I get Origination online, they'll do even more. But Origination isn't that consequential to the Omega Special. It's like 50% on top of 320%. It's fine. Oh, huge value for spiritual affirmation.
Might have been good. Yeah, I just want I don't want like a super high quality blitz. I think my damage is okay. Once I get origination going, I just really need ooh.
The spiders got here first.
Yeah, that was maybe a bit excessive, but I didn't take damage, so we're all good.
Yeah, a little insane to Omega Special that room, I think.
Hermes kind of showing up at a not great time. I can actually get here, but I'll just take hard target. It upgrades with speed.
I think I would have got to 8 wind.
Files. Low key. Where are we at now?
I was at
14%
6.
Pretty good.
Going in.
Hera would
whatever.
be okay to get, but
Oh no.
oh no, it's right. really wanted origination before this guy. Ow, we're good.
This is one of my least favorite fights in the game for the whole visual clarity thing. But I also want to point out, like, look how cool Persephone looks with the giant pink skull waves coming out. Look at the scroll on King Vermin. Like, look at the scroll in the health bar.
That was a pretty good fight, though.
Good fight.
I took a little bit of damage, but like wasn't too bad. Nice.
Hang on, I go back 1 sec.
That was a pretty good fight, though. I took a little bit of damage, but like wasn't too bad.
Oh, I do get an extra health. Okay. Because if you watch the tooltip
Nice.
here, the tooltip says that I only get plus 5 HP when I get Centaur procced, but I did actually get 6 health.
Thank the fates.
Insane room. Hate this room. But it's okay. Persephone's gonna save me because it makes me
Pardon while I play
invulnerable.
it extremely carefully. I really hate these guys. Okay. I took 1 damage there and didn't need to.
Yep.
Not the end of the
7
world.
max life.
Hera, Sworn Strike is like fine, right?
Yeah, Sword Strike is fine. It's origination, and it also makes the special damage kind of spread out a bit. It's nice. Also, Hera combined with Static Shock is always just like a really
Oh,
nice
two
combo.
alive, that's why. I was like, why isn't anything else respawning?
Do I not have origination active? Maybe I don't even have origination equipped. I guess I don't, right?
I think I'm doing okay. Ooh. This is good.
Oh
too,
no, I
right?
don't have hit yet. Okay.
I
Whoops.
don't have that much Olympian damage. Static Shock. I think this is fine.
Yes. I
Just
just,
stress my mana
for
out
some
more.
reason,
I Sworn Strike was right. I mean, I guess this buffs the base damage of my stuff, though that's probably enough over now. This is air quality is a small buff to Static Shock here. What I really want, I think, is to be offered a trade.
Hear me on my authority.
this is an interesting bit of analysis that I do in this run. So I'll recap it when it's done.
Lightning Lance? No, I think this is okay. Well, yeah, it's just a buff to Static Shock, which actually isn't really a buff. Static Shock plus Origination is already... I thought it's a small buff. Maybe I don't take it then. Because I can't get Demeter. Doesn't work on Scorch. Smoldering level 11 is insane. Then I think I just take Power Surge. Is Lightning Lance gonna mess me up? Or is Lightning Lance good? This. More Wispy Wiles. What am I at?
So the thing I'm weighing there is whether or not to take 2% more dodge chance from Wispy Wiles. Power Surge is like irrelevant. It almost never does anything useful. Lightning Lance would be okay, but like I'm not that interested in my cast being like inconsistent and not on top of me at all times, especially with Smoldering being as good as it is. And air quality sets my base damage to 50, but the only thing that deals less than 50 base, I believe, is now my Static Shock. Hitch does not really work with air quality. Like the first time it's inflicted on something, it goes to 50, but every instance of Hitch doesn't continuously deal 50 damage. It's 50 once, and then it kind of adds up after that, ticks up after that. So Hitch is not a great fit with air quality. However, Static Shock normally is, but purple level 4 Static Shock deals 30 damage at base. And with Origination's 50% bonus, that's already 45 damage, so air quality is not a huge upgrade there. So I chose the 2% dodge chance from Wispy Wilds, essentially, instead.
Now, the 16% dodge chance, not bad. Alright, I think I have a decent shot at the Sirens.
If you were a fan of really cleanly executed Sirens fights, I recommend you look away from the screen for about a minute and a half. In these sorts of fights, what I'm mostly doing is listening for the audio cue. Is this going to be a trend for all bosses? Kind of. Is I'm listening for the audio cue of Persephone's gauge filling up, and then I'm just ripping the Omega Special. You can tell I haven't done that many runs on the Aspect because I don't have a good sense for when the Omega Special ends. So I keep taking, I keep Omega Specialing and then taking 60, 70 damage, which is, for those of you at home, not the way you're supposed to play Persephone.
I keep ending my thing at just the wrong time. Rip this feature.
Ow.
Man, I just keep ending my Omega Special on really unfortunate times.
Lagging a little bit too here. We do kind of lock in to finish off this Charybdis feature, though. Look at the damage, right? Ow.
Oh no. Ugh.
We're live.
Gross.
So,
I think I'm going Athena here.
yeah, so anytime that I don't have a Hex that can be God sent, and no Death Defiances in Biome 3, I'm pretty much always taking Athena. It turns off the Fate Swim effect, but there's a pretty decent chance for Athena to offer either Stalwart Stand or Renewed Faith, and either of those, I think at this point, immediately wins me the run. Because I have a ton of damage, and the two upcoming boss fights, Cerberus and Kronos, are the... I think Cerberus and Kronos with Persephone are the two easiest boss fights in 62 Fear. So, I'm kind of disappointed in how I've played so far, but I still think I can win the run with 42 health.
Something there.
Nope. Yeah. I'm going Athena because I think I can work around
Out of here.
I'm going Athena because I can work around being offered Stalwart Stand as well. It's just one max mana palm thing and I'm good.
Yeah, so something that I don't think I really talked about right at this moment, but is kind of in the calculus for my head, is that if I get offered Stalwart Stand, it primes 100, I believe it's either 100 or 125 mana at Epic. I think it's 100 mana at Epic. And obviously that would turn off my Omega Special. However, I have Spiritual Affirmation, so one mana pot pretty much solves my mana issues completely. So I'm happy to go for it here.
This cardio gain will fill me up.
Is it due to the fact that you're invulnerable during your O special that you consider Serb and Kronos the easier fights for Persephone? Yes, absolutely. What makes Cerberus... I'll talk about Cerberus and Kronos when I get there. But yes.
Instantly.
Essentially. Like, this is a decent build. It's, like, got a good Omega special, but, like, it's missing... There's no Heft Blast, there's no Blitz.
Oh, Jesus.
I don't think Hitch is very good in terms of Olympian damage.
No, I don't have the skulls. I don't have skulls.
Yeah, I don't have very many good... I have, like, Wispy Wiles and Spiritual Affirmation, but no, like, Heft stuff for defensive boons.
Okay,
No freeze to help me set up, right? Like...
Beg pardon? It's her. Excellent.
Pro tip for all you kids at home out there. When Athena is on the screen, the timer is paused, so you can go around fields, and I like to just pick up any minor finds that I can, clean up any enemies that are around. Just don't die, and you're good to go.
Don't mind me, just gonna do a little bit of safety here.
Turn on the Withered Bow if you haven't already.
Honestly, my damage seems fine.
Flourish.
I have been called
Olympus belongs to the gods.
euchthonic gods in your modesty.
Trust deepened. Stalwart stand? Put my
I would have preferred Renew the Faith here, but Stalwart Stand is fine.
money where my mouth is.
Stalwart Stand just makes the next, like...
Okay. I don't have my Omega special for the next bit here.
Yeah, until I get stuff from the next bit, it's tough, but honestly, that's actually not that big of a deal. I'm just going to go ahead and...
Good, now kill me.
Yeah, pop Stalwart Stand here and be good. I was actually taking a lot of damage using my Omega special, so in a weird way, not being able to use it is going to cause me to take safer lines, and Stalwart Stand will keep me alive. There is a really good argument to be made that I should have gone for this mana and Hex instead of the Hestia boon here, but I super agreed for this. And I think it's fine to do that.
Yeah, I kind of want to go... get that max mana, but I'm good for now.
So for this mid-boss fight without my Omega special, a thing that I'm really trying to make sure that I do here is keep... The tricky thing about this fight is it's actually the Mauler that deals the most damage normally. It's the Mauler that's the most problematic. Or the Mourner, or whatever it's called. The punchy guy. The Muda 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 guy. Keep him in the cast at all times, and then watch whether or not the Vampire is going for the Vortex, and then avoid the Vortex, basically.
Oh, I would love to be able to...
What am I doing? Dodged.
Nice dodge. What dodge?
Drink that up.
What do we got? Okay, the only problem is I'm so far underwater mana-wise that I don't know if I can get out of it. Especially because I just missed 2 max mana pots. I didn't get anything else either. That's awkward.
Yeah, I would have definitely preferred survive, survive, survive here, but, like... I mean, I'm about to click pom 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 and gain 11 levels.
This is very funny.
Care now.
Casual 285 scorch per second.
So, that's very funny. Very funny. Mana pot. Yeah. This is so good.
I'm really tempted to go to right here.
I wish there was a way of knowing how much mana I have primed.
Yeah, I know. Does anyone in chat know if you can do this? Once you're... Sorry. Still a little bit sick. when you're fully primed out, there's no way of knowing how much over you're primed by unless you count up manually everything from hubris and your like primed mana, right? Like I am over primed by more than 189 mana, but I don't know by how much more. So I'm not sure, like, do I need 1 mana pot to get over? Do I need 2? Yeah, if you're over primed, you can't really tell. Unfortunate. I'm pretty sure I only need 1 mana pot though, and I'm good to go. So I'm gonna go left here. The reason I'm going left is I think I'm actually not very likely to be offered many more mana pots. Like in the end game choice between shop and major find, because I've already been shown mana pot twice, so it's been pulled out of the bag quite a bit.
Because this is way worse than this.
I'm discounting my spiritual affirmation value.
But I think I have to take this.
Makes the
I have to take this.
makes the centaur heart and the mana pot better.
So good. I just play manaless. I think if I play manaless, I'm screwed. Also, I didn't hit survive, so I think I'm screwed anyways, but whatever.
Should have feedbacked it more. I'm not a game developer, man. Leave me alone. Ow.
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 Ow. Ow. Ow.
East
We're fine.
saying ow ASMR. Look at that though. Stalwart stand
I
proc
actually do think
into
that
huge
if I
lock-in.
get past Cerberus here and get enough mana, the run goes so well for me past that point.
Here they come.
Look at the scorch numbers on this guy.
Because look at the damage, right? Like, I don't mess around with the damage.
I didn't know this. Ow. I didn't know this at the time, but so the Root Stalker boss in Erebus, if you kill it, everything dies. But this Root Stalker, its thingy stays alive after it dies. It's dongle. Like I'm shell shocked. I'm confused. I don't know what's going on.
Never had to fight in a tentacle before like that. I have mana.
So I guess in following the narrative of this run, the only reason I have mana is because I took, if my math is correct here, taking the aromatic vial and spiritual affirmation is the only reason I have enough mana right now.
Okay.
Ouch.
I did not meant to get hit by that. Hopefully we see Hammer here.
Watch how long it takes me to realize that there's a mana pot. I almost miss it.
Do this real quick. Health is, I think, what I want to see, because any boon that I take will put me back over the limit.
Yeah, I'm worried about hubris over priming me now, so Centaur Heart actually looks really appealing.
Oh,
And I almost click on it. I dash to it. Scorching insta-fill Sprouted. It does,
I'm
actually.
taking that little mana pot over there, though.
I think if I had Arctic Gale on my cast here, I could solo
Now I
Chronos
can.
and Cerberus with just the
Probably
cast.
won't put me over. But I think I want the health. I want the health, right? Spiritual affirmation is
This way
red.
feels right.
Yeah, I think this is enough to beat Cerberus with. See,
Is it you think you're
Okay, so Cerberus, the main thing that makes Cerberus difficult, in my opinion, is that in the second half of the fight, he basically covers the entire field with hitboxes. Giant red exploding hitboxes. Luckily for us, every time we put our cast down, we charge our sprouted Omega Special, and we're just immune to all damage for 2 seconds while we deal insane damage ourselves. So, like, even though I don't execute this fight super well, this is like a mid uh execution wise Cerberus fight. I get hit by some stuff, but I have Stalwart Stand, so I'm happy to die at least once. And I'm going to basically just damage race Cerberus and win comfortably.
Guarding,
I don't know what I got hit by there.
I'm a failure.
This is a super weird interaction. You can watch this. The way that the depression gas, miasma, I guess is what it's called, sets your movement speed so low that using the skull attack actually pushes you backwards. Watch when I use the skull attack. I'm gonna slide backwards like Michael Jackson.
Nonsense.
See that?
I keep getting just the worst timing on these.
Also, there's this weird thing that Cerberus does when he jumps out of the ground. You can see a bunch of those like hitboxes on the ground, and then they go away for this big circle. It's a kind of a weird visual bug. It's like a fake out. So I'm looking to die here.
Ah, got hit.
See all these circles on the ground, and then they just go away. Perfect.
Good.
And I let him hit me there. And now he's dead before he gets to move again.
Nice. Good fight.
It's essentially a like mid Cerberus fight in terms of execution, and I come out in perfect planned DD for HP range.
As soon as I got the mana back up, it was GG. I'm actually pretty confident about Chronos, too.
Always use more.
Yes, I am.
That's that. Authorized personnel only.
Oh, the Fireball patch Cerb was insane. I still can't believe I won a 62 in that patch. Oh, I'm remembering the fireballs and it's making me sick, Aki. Stop it.
Nice. Nice.
I should clip that. Those are the 2 items I wanted from the well. I wanted a DD and I wanted the reason that I want the Witch's Mark. I don't know why Witch's Mark. Almost everything lasts for 5 encounters, but Witch's Mark lasts for 6 for some reason. And it's like super relevant for this well specifically. Because if you don't take any additional fights, it is active in the Chronos fight. Oh, does Braid of Atlas affect Smoldering still? I didn't know that.
Yeah,
But either way, I wouldn't have taken it because I wouldn't have taken it either way because it's not active during the Chronos fight. But I will remember that for future runs. This is just easy Engrave Pin.
I'm feeling quite bullish.
Should I do this? Here goes.
Probably won't get it first try for Chronos 62, but I think Persephone has such a good matchup into him.
Yeah, for reference, this is the first time I think I've made it to Tartarus on these attempts. This is like my 4th or 5th Persephone attempt, I think. It was on stream after doing the Nergal over-explain.
Realign.
Maybe I'll get Howling Soul again, too.
I shall be having a word with Father about the extent of this.
Howling Soul would be really funny with all this Scorch. I definitely have Eternity on. So I need to remember that when I upload this run to Crossroads, that I
Good.
get my Arcana correct. I think Eternity is really good because you are invulnerable after you use your Omega Special. A little bit of lag again. Lots of stuff on the screen. PC Kun is chunking a little bit.
Ah. I really wish I had Sudden Driver.
Wait, do I have Eternity
Any
on?
sort of...
I think I do, right? Yeah, I don't have Huntress, so I must have Eternity.
Nyx once offered it to me for my protection just in case.
A little bit of plot.
I never would have thought it would protect me even while not in my care.
Would you like it back at this point, Mother? Perhaps my time as Revol's bearer is drawing to a close now that you're back.
Well, whether the fates already predetermine this or I'm deciding it right now, no thank you. If the
This is close. These two are close. I think Unseen Ire is probably fine.
Last Gasp scales with Stalwart Stand uses, but I haven't actually lost that many Stalwart Stand Death Defiances. I think I lost one right after getting it, one in the next room full of Fields Encounters, and then one to Cerberus. So it's like 24% on top of the 3 Death Defiances I've lost, another 24%. So it's 48%. I wonder if I guessed that.
Last Gasp is really interesting, though. Because how many times have I died now with Stalwart Stand up?
You might be thinking, oh, East, you can just take Last Gasp and then just die in, like, your next few encounters to, like, raise the damage. And that's smart, except I have Engraved Pin on, so it actually takes me 10 seconds to die. So if you add that up, you know, if I have 3 more chambers left, or I want to proc it 3 more times, that's 30 seconds. I have 6 minutes, so I have like a decent amount of time in Tartarus, but if you just add, and also on top of that, there's the time that I have to take to like take damage to die. Because I have a lot of health, because I have Red Spiritual Affirmation. So when you add it all up, Unseen Ire is just going to be the better pick here.
I think only like twice, actually. So this is gonna be like 56 or something.
It was
percent
3.
damage.
I
No,
said 2.
2% sucks. Let's take Unseen Ire.
Goodbye, daughter.
You honor me.
The Armored Thug.
Ah. Oh, yeah, we're dying. This room.
I forgot that I had
Oh, I
pin.
have pin.
I think I saw a 624 there. So 624 per pulse. No, I was thinking it might have been 300 per pulse.
I would like to properly die, I think, in one of these rooms. Am I in my last room or not? I really should be paying attention to this stuff.
Just the worst clear that anyone's ever got at 62 Fear, man. I'm not even like counting my Tartarus rooms.
Oh,
Here, look at me walk around in these traps to trigger my pin and Stalwart Stand.
we have lots of time.
Another W for eternity.
Interesting.
I have only 2 rooms left.
Sand skulls.
Gotta be really careful with these guys.
Unseen Ire is really good in this room. Unseen Ire will trigger if anything like those like suction vacuums that like the vortex things that those skulls have will trigger Unseen Ire and make me invulnerable for like I believe it's 7 seconds, 10 seconds. I don't remember how long, but you're invulnerable for a while.
Skulls.
This is not an easy room. It's going to take me a long time to clear this because I'm playing pretty safe. That did not look very safe, but it was, trust me.
Didn't die. Guys, I would really like you to die, please. Thank you. No, please, minimum amount of you as possible now.
I don't know how this works, but I believe there's a chance, like, so that first room, the first spawn in this room was just like a ton of armored skulls, and those suck. So I'm saying, please, minimum amount of you as possible. I believe the next wave has to have some armored skulls in it, but they can be like a minimal amount of them. I should ask Hippo sometime if there's like some sort of correlation between like spawns for enemies in rooms and stuff like that. I do know that if there are groups of enemies, like one enemy is broken off from the rest, it's good to leave that one alive and kill the other ones, because the trigger that the game has to spawn the next wave is there's only one enemy remaining of most of the enemy types. Some enemies, I believe it's 2, and some it's actually 0. Surface, it's 0 sometimes.
Oh. 4 minutes? Do I care about another hammer that badly?
No, because I'm going to lose my Witch's Mark.
4 minutes, not that long. Those last 2 rooms took me a really long time. What can you even be?
The main thing I'm scared of right now is like Zeus forcing a trade on my special, which wouldn't even be that bad. But I'll just take the armor. Armor is normally like, if you don't have any armor, taking armor into the Chronos fight is like functionally a damage barrier, because Chronos will almost never hit you for less than the total value of the armor, but there's no overspill damage, so you end up basically getting like 1 free hit.
And I can't afford you both. Electric overload. That's it. I think I'm just taking armor here. Another wind is 2% dodge chance. What's 2% of 345?
There's also the opportunity here to like get offered in exchange for Storm Ring. Like, what is level 22 purple Storm Ring deal per second? Doesn't that cap? There's like cap on it, right? Where like it can't go over a certain number. I don't remember.
I'm not gonna bother figuring it out.
Lord Carol?
It's definitely less than 40. Right? 10% of 400 is 40. So.
I think there's one attack that Chronos has, like the
missing 2 Death Defiances really.
The like, if I get too close to him while he's channeling his wave thing, that will deal less than 40 damage. I'm not sure.
It sucks I didn't get offered either of those. But I have 2.
This is a cakewalk of a fight. I don't know why I'm so nervous.
Let's give it a try. I guess a sacrifice would have been good on like my strike or my cast, but it's fine.
You are methodical.
Okay, P1 Chronos is pretty straightforward. I put the cast down on all the stuff for it to die. I charge up my Omega Special, and then I ignore everything that he does and spin in a circle on him while doing insane damage. Like, watch this fight. It's crazy how easy this is. Oh, dude. Ah. Oh, good thing I dodged that. Oh, got time during the Chronos fight to ban the Streambot advertisement. I don't know why I didn't just special there.
This is taking me a while.
Yeah, I'm playing this fight, like, super safely. There we go. Ow. Don't go in, don't go in!
Oh
Oh,
my god.
idiot.
I really screwed up the first part of this fight.
Okay, part 2 Chronos is going to be even easier than part 1. Part of the reason is because you're actually immune to everything, including the insta-kill and the time freeze bubble with your Omega Special, so I'm pretty much just going to Omega Special him twice during this whole phase. I believe I'm going to phase him to half before he's finished with the insta-kills. Yeah, great stuff. Yeah, dodging basically is optional. I think I hit maybe once here. Nope. I dodged the one hit that would have hit me there, coming out of the ground. And I preserved my engraved pin with a damageless part 2.
Let's go.
I have engraved pin here and 2 death defiances, and again, I'm going to basically just do the same strategy. The tricky part about this is because I don't have blitz or blasts in terms of my Olympian damage. My only Olympian damage is Scorch, so I need to be extra careful to make sure that Chronos stays in the cast. So I need him to teleport, do his action, and then put him in the cast, hit him as much as possible just to build charge, and then the next time he does something, I can pretty much just no-sell it, charge my special, and special on him, and there's nothing he can do. You'll see towards the end of this fight that it starts to get ridiculous.
Ah.
Still my doom.
So he goes to half, and my great pin. I actually don't care about the chase sequence from Klonos because I can just special it. He's summoning some guys, everybody's dead.
Oh shit.
I realize that he's using the laser beam attack again. Just keep moving. He gets me once. Oh, no.
Yeah, dude.
He tries to
Persephone
bubble and I
owns
just
this
run
guy,
through
man.
him. Yeah, Persephone just completely owns him.
First try, P3 Chronos.
He's catching up with me.
I think this is unique dialogue. This is the second time I've fought Chronos in a row where I've beaten him. Because the last time I would have done it would have been the Nergal clear. So yeah, I think this perhaps they just catch. I think he only says this line if you beat him twice in a row.
That's new dialogue. Yeah. Easy fight.
May time flow freely forward.
That's a new line.
Form, I said.
Okay.
Well, that went pretty fast.
It's worth pointing out that, like, I had Pyrotechnique plus a Smolder Ring that was dealing 285, and my Omega Special still outdamaged Scorch.
So fast that we probably still have time to do some coat runs.
Anyways, that's enough for this overexplained video. We got more coming up on the stream, but for those of you watching on YouTube, thanks for watching. You can catch this kind of run and this kind of overexplained content at twitch.tv/east_25. And if you like the video, please like, subscribe, tell all your friends, and I'll see you next time.